we need a fork, and we just run the fork through the frozen mixture, and what we end up with is this beautiful shaved ice. We need 350 mils of fresh orange juice. So oranges in half and get squeezing.
When you're squeezing an orange, if you cut it this way, you have that nice little centre point to place on the tip of your juicer.
We're going to get some energy into this one, OK?
Gee, they're juicy, aren't they? Look how much juice you've already got there.
Don't get your muscles into it.
Oh, look, you've only got 50 mils to go, so you're probably there now. Perfect.
And we're going to pop that into your pot. So 350 mils of juice goes in, and zest of 1 orange. It's natural oils, and it's going to add a different type of orangeness to this granita. Next step, guys, 50 grams of sugar needs to go into the orange juice. Then 150 mils of water. Into the pot that goes. A tablespoon of lemon juice. So, guys, the next step is to put in some orange blossom. Just a couple of drops into your pot. Next step is to put it on to heat. We want to infuse all of these flavours and, of course, dissolve the sugar. The next granita is a Chinotto and Kaffir leaf granita. And what that's going to end up tasting like is cola. So we take 200 mils of Chinotto and we pour that into the pot. You could use normal cola if you like. There's nothing wrong with that. Again, a tablespoon of lemon juice. 50 grams of sugar. 3 kaffir lime leaves. And kaffir lime leaves come from a kaffir lime tree. Very intense flavour, and that's why we're using them. And then 100 mils of water. And we're going to bring that up to the boil. On to our third and final granita. Are you ready, Chef Anna?
Yes, we are.
200 mils of water go into the pot. And our final granita is, of course, one of my favourites. That's raspberry granita.
Yum.
We add 70 grams of sugar. And then finally, 120 grams of fresh raspberries. And then a tablespoon of lemon juice. And you're probably wondering why we've added lemon juice in each of the granitas. But that will just give it a little bit of a savouriness and a little bit of zip and zing. And then we just pop that on to boil, and that will be ready to go as soon as. Now, guys, as you can see, the orange granita has come up to the boil. It just needs to be basically warmed up. You don't need to boil it, because when you boil it, you remove all that natural flavour.
So once they actually come to the boil, you just turn them off.
And we just tip that into the tray. You just need to use a deep tray that you're able to scrape after. Just a little word of warning, you're dealing with hot liquids. So I want you to be really careful. And if you need a hand, put your hand up, all right?
Yeah, all of it in the tray, perfect.
Now, guys, with our Chinotto and Kaffir lime leaf, once that comes up to the boil, we can strain that through a sieve into the tray.
Lovely.
Okay. You need to give them Stussy the sugar.
That's good, guys. Work together in teams and help each other if you need to strain it. Our raspberry granita has just warmed up. The next step is to blend our raspberry granita. So we just pour this into this blending canister. Just be very careful. We just pour that through the sieve into our tray. And we just tap that through. And what we end up with is all the seed in the sieve and a beautiful, clear and pureed raspberry granita mix. Now we've got the base to all 3 granitas. Our orange blossom, our Chinotto and Kaffir lime, and our raspberry.
Why don't you have a little taste right now and just see what you think? Do you like that?
Yeah.
When it's colder too, it'll be even nicer.
Can you make any other flavour than just these?
Yeah, you can make loads of flavours with granita. You can have so much fun with it. Just think about simple lemonade, fresh lemon juice, you know, a little bit of sweetness, some water, and you can make a really delicious one. A cherry granita, a vanilla granita, a cinnamon granita, a chocolate granita if you really want. You infuse cocoa powder into water and sugar, and then you granita that. It's absolutely yummy.
Okay.
My favourite one's definitely the raspberry one. And I like them the same, for definite.
fantastic colours, aren't they?
Delicious as well.
Next step is we need to blast chill these. Now, we're lucky. We've got a blast chiller here in the MasterChef kitchen, but at home, you can make it, just pop it into the freezer. It might take an hour to an hour and a half for it to set, okay? And these go into the freezer, and in about 10 to 15 minutes, we're gonna have granita to eat. Our granitas have been in the blast freezer for about 20 minutes. So to granita them up, we need a fork, and we just run the fork through the frozen mixture, and what we end up with is this beautiful shaved ice. Then fill up these little glasses here with each flavour. Great to see you're all working together. Look at the colours, they're amazing. My favourite's the cola, the Chinotto and Kaffir Leaf. This is a delicious dessert to have, especially on a summer day, but even on a winter day, I think. And to garnish, we'll pop a fresh raspberry on the raspberry granita. We'll pop a little bit of fresh mint on the Chinotto and Kaffir Leaf. And we'll pop some violets on the orange blossom. There you have it, guys. Our 3 types of granita. Our raspberry, our orange blossom, and our Chinotto and Kaffir leaf.
Wow. What a beautiful looking thing that is.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Isn't that gorgeous?
Fresh ingredients, easy to make, and they look absolutely
Glorious
spectacular.
colours. Aren't they beautiful?
There's one for each of us, so ladies first.
Right, which one do you want?
I have to
Stephanie?
try this one.
Oh, great, because I was hoping for the orange one.
There you go. So I get the raspberry.
You get the raspberry.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. That's lovely.
Oh, that's gorgeous, the orange blossom.
Guys, you can dig into yours as well.
Wow,
Get
look
started.
at the colours.
Oh, Georgie, that's just delightful. The zest is really worked.
What could be nicer? Hot summer's night, granita on the terrace. Very lovely. Very, very.